Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Sesame with 676 rating versus Fruit Loop Troop with 784 ratings, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. And with that being said, let's hop right in. We're going to see Fruit Loops win the rock, paper, scissors shoot, and they'll decide to go second, 40 versus 60. Opening hands, we have Stratos, Rhoda, Mass Change, Ferris, Increase. They have Temple, Vashuda, Droplet, Ogre, Gamma. I want to see how long it took them to actually choose there. So they won the rock, paper, scissors shoot. They said good luck, chose to go second. Yeah, they definitely YGO-scoped their opponent, no doubt. No doubt. There's no way you take that long to actually choose. 100% YGO-scoped. 100%, no doubt. Especially because like they're playing to go in first deck. Most likely. I mean, I have to assume it's to go in first deck. And like they're playing against heroes. So like they YGO-scoped. I've also heard a lot of bad things about this guy too. Yeah, and I've seen a lot of bad things with this guy also, not just heard about him. But go search Vion, normal summon, effect to go send. They're going to chain the Psy-Frame, Gear, Gamma in response. Are they going to chain Mass Change? They are not. It's not like it would stop this from getting negated, but it'd put a Dark on board. Activate Ferris, get rid of Increase, special summon. No bring out Increase from deck because you only play one of it, which is correct. It's definitely correct. You know, what are the odds of you drawing Increase plus Ferris, a 3 of and a 1 of and 40 cards? Do the math yourself. It is not super high. It's the same thing as like Garnet, Brilliant Fusion. Playing 2 of that just didn't make sense because it wasn't a good draw. Draw Nib. But if they were going to do this, wouldn't you just chain? I guess you want Increase in Graveyard so that way it can bring itself out. I guess. Activate Temple, chain Mass Change so that way they can go ahead and smack a card out of their hand, but at the same time, now they can just use the Eclipse spell to hit Dark Loss. So this was a horrible play, unless if you like specifically hit right there. But 20%, not taking 20%. They're gonna Vashuda, which should special summon out here, so that way they can get the Fateful effect to go search the Equip spell. Well, not equip, but activate it from deck, and then bounce. Activate Fateful. They admit defeat. They did indeed make a misplay. Going on into the next game now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see the hero player go first. Opening hands, you have Imperm, Appointer, Vion, Mally, and Called By. They have Droll, Red Rose, Griffin, Ottera, and Bell. And then Vion effect to go dump. Vion's going to go dump Shadow Mist effect to go search. Now we'll go ahead and grab Liquid Soldier, and then they're going to activate Droll and Lockbird, chain Called By, chain Bell, and then they can't use Vion now because they're under Droll. Then set Imperm, set a Pointer, pass, they draw a Nib, activate a Pointer here, so now they can also see the Nib, so now they just play around it for the rest of the game. So this is now a card that doesn't actually do anything. I mean, it makes your opponent not summon 5 times, which is decent. It's better than nothing, but it's never actually going to get to be used, and if you can use it, it means your opponent's playing through it, so that's probably scary if you can activate it, to be honest. Ottera, Chainlink 1, Griffin, Chainlink 2, special summon those out, and they meant to do that in the main phase there, not during the standby phase. And then they're going to go battle phase, attack Vion, cool. Main phase 2, can't make that because this is not a worm, this is a wing beast monster. Like I said, I've heard a lot of stuff about this guy. I don't know if it's on purpose or a mistake. That's definitely something people make a lot of mistakes about, and they don't catch it either. So how do you... It's Sasa Nu? Yeah, I'm just calling this person Sesame. I don't like read the names before I start recording. I just record, read, go. Griffin's not a worm, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so... thanks, Watcher. Probably thought the Watcher said something. They're going to go ahead and imperm that. Pass, draw Rhoda. They do get the Red Rose back. This card says until your opponent's next end phase, which is their next end phase. I don't know why people think it's like the next turn. Go ahead, summon, effect, try to special summon out from graveyard, chain Needle Fiber, which means that they're bringing out Shooting Rise here. If they summon Formula, they are bad. They summon Formula, they are bad. Summon back out. They can't activate Formula effect now because it's a when effect, so it has to be summoned as Chainlink 1. So if Liquid Soldier Chainlink 1, Needle Fiber Chainlink 2, you summon out Formula. They cannot activate here because it's the middle of a Chainlink. Liquid Soldier resolves, and now this just missed its timing to activate, which is why when effects miss stuff, but Their opponent does not know this. Kind of crazy how neither of them know that. That was like a huge thing during like Eldish Synchro format. I get that was like a huge thing like probably a long time ago too, like during Tengu or something. I guess not. Did that ever really come up during Tengu? I don't think so. I don't remember. I play Tengu, but I'm not the best at it, so like, you know. They're going to go ahead, Anaconda effect, go ahead, dump Fusion Destiny, Denier, Mally, bring out the Enforcer, Battle Phase, beat over the formula, attack for 500 directly, set the mass change, pass, draw Droplet, then they are going to just go ahead and pass there. They draw a Miracle Fusion. This was supposed to be destroyed by Fusion Destiny and then special summon back, which may not seem like it could matter here because like, oh, it's just coming back anyways. Why does it matter? But because during the standby phase, it'd be a special summon, so then that counts towards Nib. So it could actually make a difference here. They're going to activate Miracle Fusion. I mean, I know it's not going to make a difference here because like we know what they have. Miracle Fusion, Mass Change, but it could have. Game 3, we are going to see that deck go first. Opening hands, we have Liquid Soldier, Honest, Neos, Fusion Destiny, Goes, and Stratos. Sides and Goes, and maybe they're like, oh, the opponent's going to make me go first. Goes and Go Burr. Which is kind of funny because like their hand has a Wind, Light, Water, and they have Gozen, but it works because, you know, Enforcer Darklaw. Enforcer Darklaw, be Enforcer Darklaw. It really do. And then they have Ogre, Otara, Tai, Nib, and Temple. I can't really tell what kind of deck this person's on. It's not like based, but like it's practically based. Ours just like 60 card Brave Token, 10 SwordSoul with like, you know, I don't know. These decks have like little changes in between them, but this person isn't playing Mare, which means they're probably not going for the artifact stuff. They're just going for like the SwordSoul stuff afterwards, which fair enough. They're going to summon Otara here and then activate the Fateful effect to go search the equip spell. This player does have no going second cards though, which means their opponent can just pop off. So they're going to grab Griffin, discards Tai there, doesn't discard the equip spell. Normal summon out Ogre, get rid of those two, go for Needle Fiber effect, summon out Red Rose, then they're going to get rid of those two, go for Fluor, and then Red Rose, summon out Rox Rose, go search out the Basil Rose Shoot, and turn those into Yazi. They're going to activate Rose Shoot, special summon out from Graveyard, then turn Yazi and that into Supreme and pass. So they don't play Mo Yi in their deck. Otherwise, they wouldn't have got rid of Tai Yi. They would have got rid of the Equip spell, and then they would have went ahead and Fluor, pop Yazi, summon out Mo Yi effect, reveal Tai Yi. Yeah, so that would have been an option. But they only played the one Tai Yi, and they drew it. So they don't have anything to summon off Yazi. Yeah, how did you summon Supreme? They're showing them. Draw Imperm. Okay, well, this is, like, not that good of an end board. I mean, yeah, fair. You don't really need to go into second cards against this. I mean, they have Fluor, Supreme, a way to banish because of Needle Fiber. Nib in the hand that's unknown is probably, like, the best part of this field just because, like, it's unknown. It's not, like, the worst field, but, you know, it's not, like, based where they're going to Herald of Arclight you, Fluor, Savage, you know, just a whole bunch, but it has like Herald of Arclight plus Scythe. That's all they need, because you can't drop with them. They have a way to stop you from stopping the Scythe. Scythe goes through, you pretty much win. They're gonna go ahead and Fluor negate Stratos, which is probably just very incorrect, right? You're supposed to. They either search Honest Neos, and they go Battle Phase attack Fluor and drop Honest Neos, and you negate that, which makes them use their Battle Phase, which is kind of big. Or they search like Ferris, and they Ferris discard special summon out, Ferris effect to try to go ahead and bring out from deck. You could just let that go through, and they bring out Increase, Increase, Tribute Ferris, special summon, and then effect to try to summon out from deck, and then you can Fluor negate that, and then also they summon more, so then Nib is like way more likely to be live there. I don't think negating Stratos is the play though. That's definitely something I used to do before I knew how to play against like heroes a little bit more. I'm not saying like I'm a professional at playing against heroes or anything, but feel like I've picked up on stuff over time. And they're going to activate Formula again because, again, they didn't know Game 1. They're not going to know. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror? What? Oh. You want going, like, if you're playing 60, you are, like, almost never going to draw a 3 of going first card that you put in your deck, right? So you'd want a card that works against multiple matchups. Like, let's say, Summon Limit. That card's good against multiple matchups. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. And it's decent versus a couple matchups, but, like, it's not that great versus a lot of others. Like, you play versus Prank Kids. You know what Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is going to do? Stick in your side deck. They will just have Summon Limit. I feel like Summon Limit is probably just better. Definitely just better. Then they're going to activate Enforcer effect to pop. And the cool thing about this deck is Fusion Destiny doesn't mean that's the last thing you're doing this turn. It just means you're locked in the Dark Heroes, which, who cares? Because you're playing heroes. Pops Formula, Enforcer effect in the graveyard now activates because it was destroyed. Mally, banish, go summon out. Also, I was thinking, Hero Lives ulti first ed will probably go up after the next ban list because it's going to go to 3. And I feel like it's really obvious that that's going to go to 3. So I feel like that might be a card to go up. They're going to get rid of those, go into Cross effect, special summon back out, Cross effect, tribute to go Surge, grab Ferris, and then they're going to activate Ferris, discard special summon, Ferris effects. We could have just properly negated with Fluor earlier, and this would have been changed. Summon out Vion effect to go dump, Vion, go ahead and dump Shadow Mist effect, grab Plasma, Vion, banish, go grab Poly. So are they going to summon Plasma? They are going to summon Plasma. I guess that's fair. You can use the effect, which takes Supreme. Battle phase beat over because this gangs 15 here. Gangs half the original attack of the monster equipped to it. And then they're going to set goes in. End of main, they're going to activate Nib. That is fine. Cool. Plasma already did its thing. Out of the board. Force the Nib. Now standby phase here. We're going to get our Enforcer back, which is very strong. We have Goes in match, which we can flip during the standby phase to lock our opponent into lights. And if they like attack, we don't pop this. We just pop Fateful. And then Fateful, go grab Temple, discard Temple effect, banish, go Search. They're going to grab Right. They're going to activate it because, again, this person's whack. Exactly. And they're not going to catch it. How? It's an Earth. Yeah. They're going to go battle phase. Oh, I don't want to attack. Switch to defense. Set. Probably set in the wrong order there because they're going to go ahead and pop that now. Yeah. Yeah, they probably should have thought that they wanted to bluff. I bet, did they take a while to set the other cards? Set the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Yeah, set Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, switch to defense, set these. Oh my gosh, you couldn't have done that in a worse order. Like, you could have set right, switch to defense, think, set Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, set Draco back. That would have worked better. You know, just those tiny things that you may not think could come up, can come up. Your opponent might be like, oh, they set this, took a while to set the other ones. Those are probably just bluffs they don't want Enforcer to hit, let's pop that. But you could also, like, reverse psychology and do it the opposite way, which, you know, that's just how it is. But we're going to see that the match is about 29 minutes long, and we are going to see the hero player win here. They said, ha. I don't even know what this means. But, okay. We are going to go ahead and, like, I don't get what this means in this scenario, I should say. But, alright. With all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.